This was from a Patreon request to listen to Ash Again, Gawr Gura, if I pronounce that correctly, and Casey Edwards. Let's get started. Now this is completely new to me. I have never heard any of it. So let's check it out.
Face to face this time again.
Ooh.
We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they'll all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they'll all beg, better tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again.
So far, sorry to pause this. I didn't know what to expect. Being an anime or an animation, I wasn't quite sure, and I don't know if this is characters from something else, or we have the characters like we saw them in the room with the lyrics, so presumably maybe it was only made for this. I just didn't know if it comes from anywhere else, so please let me know in the comments. Secondly, the music is really well done. There's not a ton of separation between the synths that we get and the drums and the lyrics. It's all pretty well rounded in stereo, which is perfectly fine. Just wanted to notate that since I like to do that with my videos. And maybe we'll see if that changes here in the future. I love the way that this is hit. We go from the being in that room, and then we go into them being outside, and just the way some of these notes hit, in the way that the chorus kind of came in. I really enjoyed the build and the payoff for that. So let me just step back. This is pretty crazy. And her voice it accompanies this really well. It's such a smooth female voice.
This is the end, I'll do it again. Voices.
And see, I spoke too soon. Now we actually get some separation. That ching, 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 that like synth. It's actually panning in the back side, kind of between both of the ears, kind of wavering back here in the back. I like that.
Voices rise in my head. The hands that pull at my thread. Let them drown, burn it down.
So I don't know who's done the animation. I'm going to go, when this is over with, I will go and look at the actual description, because I just wanted to go in this completely blinded, like I do for 99.9% of all of my videos. So this is, I've mentioned this with Ren, another artist. I don't know if this is an independent artist or not, or if this was a production house that had done this, or if they resourced this out. Nonetheless, this is a great video animation to go along with the lyrics. I love how the lyrics pop up. I've talked about how difficult it is to be able to do your proper pacing and all that to for them to appear on the screen as they're being spoken. And I just love this animation, especially we've got, it looks like hand-drawn, or at least digitally drawn by hand. But we've got this nice flourishing background, and I like that we've got this great depth of field between the character and some of the surroundings in some of these shots. So it gives us a great depth of field to allow us to focus on the character, but still being able to enjoy this vast atmosphere that they're in.
Drown.
That was the other thing. The other reason I stopped is that, again, going along with the animation and how the lyrics, we see that these hands now are coming and taking this person, and they're actually pushing them down. I love that we get the visualization of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I was hoping for that. I was getting ready to say, but I didn't want to interrupt. I love the build. We can hear the drums getting louder and fuller and thicker and more of them. So that just gives this build. And then we just get this slash. I'll continue it through, but we just get this slash right when that's occurring. That is beautiful. The other thing that I wanted to briefly mention here is when I like how that the camera was turning with the with this door in the sea. So we get that as it comes up, and then we pull out from the POV, but also it looks like, I don't want to go all the way back, but it looks like this isn't hand drawn. The rocks might be, but this would be done through some water effects in Blender, After Effects, Maya. It could be a hand tool of 3D rendering, but it looks good because of the filters that they've used. It still gives it that cartoonic, animaic look. And then I also I'm just let this play through and continue on. But I like how the character comes in and steps on the water, then it turns to fire. Then we get the words that fade out with the waves and fade back in with the red and the fire, saying to burn it down. It is a great way for all these to be joined together. It's just a beautiful visual. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to stop it. I did not want to stop it because I just love that entire build, the way that it crept up. And then we have this synths in the background going, jin, 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 jin. It gives us this great, we had the great punch come in with the music and the crescendo of how it built. And then we have, at that same moment slashing through the ship there. And then we kind of have this, it's starting to fade out with the violins or the synths kind of playing around. Oh, that is against the current, in dark we change as smoke returns to rain. This sounds great. There's this deep, maybe male vocal that's backing. The other thing I noticed, and I didn't point this out because I wasn't sure if my eye was playing tricks on me, but we see this is a character, yet we have, it looks like, an outline of maybe like a mermaid, the tail and the fins. I'd seen that before, but I wasn't sure. Change as smoke returns to rain, navigating sunken depths and all of its debris, and no more hands upon my words, they only speak for me. For all the ones who tried to silence thunder, I'm the I didn't want to stop it, but now if I go too far, you won't be able to pick it up. I just love how the cellos are building in the background. It could be using synths, but nonetheless, it's a cello sound. We just hear that jin, 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 so we know it feels like something's coming. And then I just absolutely loved the way that the hands kind of wrapped around the character and blows out. Ooh. What? Okay, we're not done yet. Okay. So, let's see. So it was written by... Okay, so I said this wrong. Maybe Ashes Again maybe was the name of the song? Because that's what it seems like. And Gawr Gura, I'm sorry if I butcher that, did the vocals. Okay. Music and lyrics are written and produced by Casey Edwards. Okay. So... Animation, Meizu, color. Okay. All right. So this was Mazu. I don't know if that's a house or a person, meaning a business for a house of animation. That was, bro. The other thing, I just wanted to go. I didn't want to stop it again. I love this song. Did this great twice. It had two really wonderful builds musically. And I love songs that have a great payoff, and this actually had two. So just listen to this again. This is just a great way to build up the music and the atmosphere. And then you've got this great animation that goes along with it, which is kind of remarkable. So it really helps move the story along and want us to keep listening and understanding and experiencing more, because it is a great animation. Animation's not easy to do, whether it's done digitally, whether it's done manually, meaning hand-drawn. Nobody really does that anymore. I say that loosely. I meant hand-drawn on paper. A lot of artists will still utilize hand drawing just done digitally with a Waco pad or an animation screen where you can actually draw with a pen on there. So it's still drawn by hand. It's just not frame by frame done on paper. Still, it's quite remarkable, and it takes so long to do things like this. I've talked about this in the other Ren videos, that it's it's just so much. I mean, it takes forever to build a song. It takes forever to produce a song. And then now they want to add animation to it, which is just yet another layer, which takes so much more time. You've got, especially doing an animation like this, there are so many different variables in this. I mean, some of them are nice. We do have some digital animation here with the hands. And then we've got our background. And then some of these, some of these shots, like the door that I meant to just stop on in the background. So those are going to be done in a 3D animation software, and the main characters are essentially 2D. Now, they could be done in 3D animation software. It's perfectly fine. But my point is it takes time to build all of these things out. You've got to create the ship in this example, and you've got to provide the detail, and then you've got to have the animation go along with the timing of the song to be able to give us this peak part of this animation with the ship exploding. It's extremely impressive. I don't know, like I said, anything about this particular artist or the production company and the animation company they use. So I will actually be going and pulling up a little bit more. Actually, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, all I want to do is pull up the actual video and look at the description real quick just to see if there was anything else different. The only thing I noticed was that it was mixed by Robin Adams. That wasn't listed, but this was impressive, and I appreciate the recommendation for this. It was an experience that I hadn't had before. So thank you. What did you think? Those of you who are familiar with this, they seem to have quite a lot of subscribers. Is this a song you'd heard before? Is this one of your favorite songs by them? Her? The singer? Gawr? And please correct me on the pronunciation. I apologize. Again, thank you so much. This was a wonderful and incredible experience. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching Melodic Logic, and until next time, please take care.